the governor of Los Angeles, California, has changed the Amber Alert for black kids to the Ebony Alert. Now, anybody don't know about this? This is a law he just changed a week ago. Now, this is something I just want to know how people feel about this in general. You know what I'm saying, dog? That the Amber Alert, what was it called first? The Amber Alert. Amber. Now you got the Ebony Alert, right? I think they have a one for Jewish. It's something, right? But I'm not sure. I ain't gonna do that right there. But I know for a fact it's an Ebony Alert. Yeah. Now, as Black Americans or anybody, how y'all feel about them making an Ebony Alert on top of the Amber Alert?
Because that's in a couple of other states, and I'm not sure, but I think, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I think it's in this state. But look, black kids go missing every day, just like white kids go missing every day. You know, but you ain't gonna see but so many black kids on the side of a milk cart. So you need something. You need something out there. Hey, this child, black child, is missing.
Yeah, true.
And to put that face out there.
I don't know.
Point doesn't matter. No, I just like to just make one alert for any and everybody, because that's for like elderly people or people with autism, something like that. But this signifies. Would this make the alert any different because it's a black child? Would it make it even faster response? What's response time does it matter if it's an alert for a child? It's an alert for a child. So why change the name just so that it's a black child? Why not have one alert for everybody?
And it's one thing. It's one thing they doing it in this county, in PG County, that I like, because I see the alerts all the time. They got, if someone is missing, being it a kid, being it old people, or any people with dementia, they put that out there on social media with the picture to look for this person. If you see this person, call this number. And they have found so many people like that. They done found a lady and a dude that had dementia. I think one had dementia, one had Alzheimer's. They found them. Last week it was kids missing. They found them because they was putting these alerts out like that. They'll flash across your Facebook, your Twitter, or your X or whatever.
I just don't think it should be a color. Ebony means that you're a black child. I don't think it should determine what type of person, what color the person is. You should say this is a such and such alert, an Amber Alert, child missing. Doesn't matter whether it's black or white or green, purple, Chinese, or whatever. That's my point of the matter. The name, the label. Right. If you label something, it becomes a problem. I hate labels. Or just make one alert. Yeah, I understand they got autism there. You may want a different color for that or something like that. But for just a child or just a person, it should be one alert.
I disagree with that, bro. I would get it if, for example, it's called Amber Alert. Why? What the fuck? White people ain't only motherfuckers missing. So it's already starting off wrong. It's starting off how the country started. It's starting off with a white name first, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, I think his name
Amber.
Just like
I think who was that?
Yeah, Amber.
Yeah. So to me, black kids go missing way alarmer rate than white kids, bro. And what is more white kids in America? So, percentage wise, black kids go missing 12 for 24, missing way high percentage. And when they missing,
damn it,
do you think it should be a more of a emphasis on them being missing rather than just saying Amber Alert, right? Or do you feel like an Amber Alert should cover all bases, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, so now the Amber Alert itself, they is more of a hunt for. How many times you seen an Amber Alert for a black child?
I think
that's not normal.
It
right? So if you have Ebony Alert, that means all black kids that's missing goes on this alert,
I think
which is more prevalent than being on the Amber Alert, which put you way down the list of priorities. Now you see what I'm saying? So if an Amber Alert go off, just a regular Amber Alert, you're gonna have a list of other cultures in front of black kids. But if you just have an Ebony Alert alone, you look directly for this black child. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool, but I think
that's why I said I can see both sides. But at the same time, statistically speaking, if you're looking at you want to have an Ebony Alert, that's going to show you how many more black people go missing than
It's on one or the other. Because we go missing a lot.
No, because in a way, he's right, because you still got to put out that Amber Alert, because if you separate it, and that's if you straight separate it, if you get an Ebony Alert, okay, black people gonna look for that kid or keep an eye out for that kid, and other races might not. Just like if a white kid missing, white people gonna go all out to find this white kid, but black people might say, well, fuck it, I know she ain't around here, and don't pay no attention. I think it's just all kind of shit. I agree with him. It should be just one alert.
Yeah.
So what do you say? What I'm saying is, if you just make it one alert, what are the priorities would be then? Would it be black kids?
That's what I'm saying. You look at the priorities.
Yes or no?
I think the Ebony Alert should be used along with the Amber Alert.
What's the Amber Alert for?
Missing kids.
What we putting that on for? We got the Amber Alert on.
Because you look, if a black kid missing, like I say, black people gonna keep an eye out. But if you don't,
you making a point.
If you don't, but what if that kid is somewhere and like, okay, take the little girl that's been missing for 10 years now, Relisha Rudd, and you straight just put her on an Ebony Alert. Like everybody, black people looking for, because black people gonna pay attention to the Ebony Alert. But now, say somebody got her out there around a bunch of white people, but you never put her picture on the Amber Alert, which is for all children. So you taking eyes away from her that could find her. So you got to use both.
So let me ask you this: when you get an Amber Alert on your joint, do you pay a whole lot of attention to it?
Yeah.
Be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Now, if that joint say Ebony Alert, how much attention would you really pay attention to it then?
I'm gonna pay attention to it. I'm gonna pay more attention to it.
Exactly. You go way into detail of, okay, is she around my area?
Right.
ASAP. Do you think she'll get found faster by that alone?
Who's to say? Because because you don't know where this kid is at.
But if everybody in the black community is active, just like you admitted, you're gonna be way more active now.
Right, but say, what if
it'd be easy to find her?
Okay, what if she's not in a white community? I mean, in a black community, and they got her somewhere in a
but
Hispanic
black people see
community.
things. We see things
Right,
and
but
heard things. We said things,
but we're not everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. We out there, we're gonna look, but we not everywhere. So why? So I say you got to use both. You got to put, if that kid is missing, you got to put it out on the Amber Alert, and you can put it out on Ebony Alert. Then you got all eyes looking out.
That's where you goes to my point I'm making. Now you got to put out both. Or if a black child missing, you got to put out both. Now if it's a white child missing, you putting out both for a white child.
That's what I'm saying. There's no need to put out both.
That's why
if they black, you put out an Ebony. If you put out a white, if they white, you put out, what's her name?
You talking about relationship?
Amber.
Like I say, it's an Ebony Alert. Then you'll see how many alerts you're getting. But
because a lot
to kill the separation, you still just need one alert.
I get what you're saying, but it's not reality of America, though. That's the key point. If we wasn't racially biased in America, that would be good.
But see, a lot of Amber Alerts a lot of Amber Alerts go off because the father might be beefing with the mother.
I mean, we
or
know
they did
that.
something and then it took the kids and rolled out. He might be in a car somewhere,
Yeah, but
and if you only got and say if he black, you only got one specific alert out, and it's only the Ebony Alert. You don't know where this person is, and you don't know what he's driving through. You might because they had the tag numbers and all that shit.
and the key thing
He
too.
driving through Kentucky. It ain't no Amber Alert, and he just drives straight on through Kentucky.
Another thing about the Amber Alert, it gives resources. That's the key thing. It gives resources to black communities when the people are missing, bro. It directs everything towards those black communities now when there's an Ebony Alert. So that helps too. So now you got the black community active. You got all resources active. That's what we wanted.
Yeah,
right
I'm
or wrong.
saying that's cool. Yeah, that's what you want. But I'm just saying if you're gonna put it out there, use both.
I ain't gonna say use both because then it defeats the purpose of making.
I just think overall it's a good idea, bro. That's a good idea.
It's
Whoever
a good
that,
idea.
I want him to run for president. Whoever the fuck the motherfucking governor in California, I wish he was the one running for president right
It's
now.
a good
bro.
idea, but
I like shit like that.
I wouldn't.
This
I
shit is
wouldn't-
like thinking though.
I wouldn't
Like
say,
you might not agree with it, but in the end, you realize it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not bad.
You gotta have an open mind. You gotta be ready to take.
Yeah, it's like you thinking. It's somebody thinking of stuff, bro. I never even thought of it. I've never thought of it. I'm black as me and you black as they get. I never thought of Amber Alert. I never thought of that. That's some shit I should have thought of, bro. Ain't that some shit?
like I said, the joint
Damn,
thing
I'm blown
wild,
away.
but I'm just saying,
And
I missed that.
I would not. If you're gonna put the Ebony Alert out, I still would not use. I would not throw away or not use the Amber Alert too, because especially if a child is missing, you want every eye out there that's possible looking for that kid or keeping an eye out for that kid.
But you're
So-
expecting the same people that's doing it anyway to do that with the black people too, right?
Yeah,
But now you're including resources and black people active.
right. I'm just saying, use both. Why not? If it's out there, if they're gonna put it out there, just use both. Just have you have as many eyes peeled as you can get.
This is a good
Because
idea.
You never know where mofo at. Yeah.
I think this is a real good, like a progressive. Like what's the word they be using a lot? Progressive or something.
Yeah, something like
I think that's it. That's being progressive. That's being thinking ahead of something. Thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you at the end want to change it to something that everybody gets the same amount of resources, right? The same amount of attention to, cool, right? But long as black people are not getting all that, it's good to separate and say it's a girl missing, she's black.
And you know that also does open up more jobs.
That's another thing. That's the resources. So I think overall that I like, bro. Put out there out of 10 things, you might can find 2 problems with that, right? But 8 out of 10, that's a good move. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever's name, I want him to run for president. I want Biden, move out of the way for a minute. Let him go in that joint and you just take over for 1 minute. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?